Diolch am wrando unwaith eto. Dyma fy modlediad. Good evening, people. Thank you for listening once again. This is my podcast. Cyfres 4, Pennod Rhif 10. Series 4, Episode number 10. Berfau Eraill. Other verbs. Right. On number 10, Rhif 10. What we got in there, we've got a vocative. Well, first we've got an adjective used after a single feminine noun. An noswaith dda, good evening, da has become dda. D into a double D, th in the. Noswaith dda, bobble from pobble, P becomes a B, soft mutated, because we're using a noun or a pronoun as addressing people with a noun or a pronoun. Diolch am wrando, after the preposition am, G is dropped to make rando from grando, listening, and the 12 key prepositions that cause soft mutation are am, are, at, dan dros dwy, tan tros trwy as well, and gan heb hyd and I o wrth. They all cause soft mutation, or trigger soft mutation. And then we got modlediad from podlediad, so nasal mutation after the word v, which means my. So a P becomes an MH. The modlediad. And a H after it. So today's episode, carrying on with tenses and whatnot. And here's the listening exercise, which focuses on different tenses using gwnes. Okay, so this gwnes, Gwnes, is the preterite or past simple of gwneud, which is an irregular verb meaning to do or make, and we use it to make different sentences to say you did something in the past quite quickly. So the shortest way of doing stuff we know is short form, where we would, if we wanted to do learn in the past with that, so dusky, we just have to go take the root stem and go dusk, and then put ice on the end, A-I-S, dusk ice. That's the shortest way of us saying I learned. The next shortest way would be bies, B-U-E-S, bies in dysgu, and that's using the preterite or past simple of bored to achieve the same thing. The next shortest way of doing it would be to say wnes I ddysgu. That means I learned again, using the preterite past simple of gwneud in a paraphrastic way, just like bored, in a long form way, using an auxiliary verb to achieve the same thing but with more words, basically. And the shortest way of doing it, I told you before. So we've got two ways there, bies and gwnes, and the third way was with this ddari, and that changes things a bit, and you go ddari mi ddysgu. So you need nes I ddysgu. Did I say that? Yeah. No, I didn't say nes I ddysgu. I hope I didn't. So both, any that have the verb noun, the last bit, dysgu, straight after the subject or the pronoun I, apart from the bored ones there, which would have an un in the way, they get a soft mutation there as well, of dysgu to dysgu. So that's nes and ddari. And I do it. Where are we up to? All right, okay. So this lesson for today uses the gwneud, and this is the listening exercise. On the written exercise, I go into ddari a bit more, and on there's a really good quiz. It'll keep you busy for weeks, perhaps. I don't know. Get your head around it anyway, because it's using all the different ways of saying I did something in the past. So here we go. A listening exercise is wnes I fwyta brecwast mawr bore 'ma. I ate a big breakfast this morning. Wnes I ddim mynd i'r gwaith heddiw. I didn't go to work today. Ro'n I wedi ysgrifennu llythyr at fy ffrind. I had written a letter to my friend. Ro'n I wedi bod yn y llyfrgell am awr. I had been in the library for an hour. So, the first sentence was just straight, I ate, nes I, fwyta. The second sentence is, I didn't go. So, because it's negated, the them comes in the way, and what happens there is you can't say, I ate not. So, in the English translation, this word did gets introduced into the predicative grenade there, and that's what happens in English. That's one of the ways we do the preterite in English as well. So, nes I wedi ysgrifennu is I had written, so that's bringing in I had. First one is I ate, and then the second one I didn't go, so it's like a did and a didn't brought into it. The third one is I had, and that's where you bring I had or I hadn't, depending on, we didn't negate it there. And the last one is nes I wedi bod, so we brought wedi bod into it as well. Okay, so there's like 3 little extra things you can bring into the basic sentence. One is them to negate it. One is wedi to say I had instead of I wasn't I ate, or and then the third one is wedi bod. You put 2 words in to make I had been. And because you brought bod in, you're going to have to put an un in there before you put another verb noun in. So, nes I wedi bod yn ddysgu, I had been learning, would need an un in there. Partly because you hear the word ing in the translation, so you get an un in there. It doesn't always ring true in all the tenses, but a lot of them it does. But you just need to separate the bod or a bod construction from other verb nouns with an un. I say separate, other people say they're a linking particle. Or a connecting one, whatever, however you want to look at it. Look at it both ways, and then upside down and back to front and inside out, just in case. And then look at it from other dimensions beyond the 3 that we normally look at as well. Deep. Right, moving on. So, these sentences, we've not got a lot of time. Anyway, on the lesson today, I explained that over the past few days I've been fixing loads of bugs, fixing a few mistakes, jumped back, didn't do a podcast yesterday, fixed loads of things, got some new games, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, mistakes are really good, they help you learn. Then I've realised that I was missing a page from 3 episodes ago, which was the places episode. I wanted you to see the places in England that had Welsh names. So I'd listed a few, but then I had a table and stuff, but they weren't showing. So they're on there now, and they're on today's lesson as well. So, and there's a quiz for them, and there's one of those other quizzes where you do the mutations of them when you say in, with the preposition in. And ung and un, which one it might be that you use with it. What else we got there? We've also got a new version of the fill the blankety blank things. You know, where the one word's missing out. Or, I do it now, there could be 2 words and stuff as well. But with this one, it's multiple choice. So rather than typing stuff, so you can flick through a lot more of them faster. What else have we got? We've got a comedy break. So there's a quick episode of something there that's I've done a vocab out. I've transcribed some of it and got the vocab out to help you understand it all. And then there's a quick match quiz of that as well. Then there's the verb table again, the full verb table for Dusky. And then there's a quiz on that. We start getting asked different blocks, different ways of saying these past tense stuff, using different auxiliary verbs and using different particles to negate and whatnot. Nearly out of time, and it's really good. Just do it. And then there's a sentence thing as well, which explains how I'm going to be explaining sentences. So have a look at all that. It's all good stuff. See you soon. Gotta go.